What's going on YouTube? What's going on Patreon? How's all my friends doing? All my Bel Airs. I'm trying to get used to it. I think that's one we're going to stick with until someone gives me something better. What do we got going on? I was hanging out in my YouTube's comments, and I just got a request from my friend Greg Thompson asking for the Highwomen cover The Chain, which was a Fleetwood Mac song, on the Howard Stern show. And I do dig the Howard Stern stuff. I haven't watched too much from it, though, but I'm thinking... If this goes well, and like I don't care about like the monetization side stuff, but like if I can post it with no problems, then maybe we'll do a Howard Stern kind of series because I think that'd be a lot of fun. But my friend Greg Thompson, all the angels, everyone that's coming from my channel, I appreciate you, everyone. Holy crap, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments. It helps my channel out so much. If this is your first time watching, I specifically like getting into this live stuff because it's kind of my background. It's my forte. It's what I like learning and nerding out about. And I guess there's something under the bass player's foot, which I'm gonna try to figure out. I was trying to decide if it was this or not, but I don't think it's this. So, anyway. I think that's it. Let's do this. Let me pull this up. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Okay. So basically what that is that there's a few ways of doing it. My friend Matt Robinson, he's been on my podcast before. He used to perform with it was a suitcase, and he literally put 2 portholes in it and put the aluminum framing just like on a kick drum porthole, and then I could put the cable from my microphone in there and the microphone right inside the thing, and it sounded better than most kick drums in the world. So this is probably just like some sort of nice like wood, like if it's I don't know, I'm not very good at wood, like a mahogany or like a maple, whatever it is, something that sounds nice. And there's probably like a big plate microphone in there, like a Beta 91 just sitting underneath there, or like an actual stomping microphone that I've seen at like Feet of Flames and a few other dancing shows that I've worked on. But that's what that is. And then it's literally picking up his boot. Go check out Stompin' Tom. He's a Canadian icon. He did a lot of that stuff. Great song.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise.
Wow.
Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain, never break the chain.
You know, like there's something about performing on like TV or a radio station, whatever the Howard Stern studio was at the time. There's something about it was a Sirius XM show. There's something about doing a cover, and I don't know if this was like a cover like session or like a series or something, but there's something about doing a cover. Like a song must have meant something to you in a certain way, and this song has a lot of attitude to it, man, and they're capturing that. Like even in the unison stuff, they break off to the chords. There's a lot of emotion driving it, and this little this box, it looks like it actually has a DI, so it looks like they've probably built something into this that they liked how they sound, and a guitar cord plugs into it or a mic cord plugs into it, and that runs out, and that's how we're getting such clean signal out of it. That's for sure what's going on. So they'll have something permanently in this box that just plugs in here, or well, I could be lying. It could be the same situation like I said with Matt, where they're running the microphone under there. Anyways, it looks worn out. Box sounds great. It actually sounds very, very impressive. And this bass guitar sounds really nice too. I think I don't know what the bass guitar is. It doesn't matter. But they're killing this, man. This like I say, the cover is cool. It's a dope song, as it were, and they have the right attitude for it. Like they're given the right kind of like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Listen to the wind blow, down comes the night.
Nice.
Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies.
Okay, so I was gonna take a stab that she was gonna be like the lead singer, as it were, and like anyone could be the lead singer. Everyone could have their leads, but there's usually like one that's like, it's like being the lead guitar player versus the rhythm player. You might both play leads, you might both play rhythms, but usually like one person has a seat, right? And I was gonna guess it was her just because of the microphone. Like everyone else has the same microphone, and I don't know what it is because it's all gold plated, but she's singing into like an SM or a Beta 58, and it has like a different kind of presence, and it might be because of like a vocal preference, it might be whatever. There could be a million different reasons for it, but I just thought for that reason she was going to be the lead singer, and it turns out it very well could be anyone because this chick's going off now too. Come on now.
Never break the chain. You don't love me now. You will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. Break the chain.
Acoustic guitars sound fantastic. We used to joke on the channel, Kevin and I used to joke about how live acoustic guitars always get butchered, especially when they try to like translate it into recordings and stuff like this. They always sound so bad, and there's no reason for it. Like these sound beautiful. It's probably a pickup and I'm gonna Google this real quick. It's a DPA microphone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a DPA microphone. They sound so nice. I got to get my hands on something just to try because everything I watch, they sound incredible. It sounds like the instrument's in your room. Like it almost sounds too present for my preference, and it's just because I'm not used to it. But like it's a really clever way of doing this because like the sound hole is going to be loud as well as the 12th fret's going to be loud, and having it on the outside of the guitar, excuse me, instead of inside of the guitar. So like when you have a guitar that has a plug-in, you're plugging the cable into like basically a transformer that goes to a little microphone on the inside of the guitar, and you're picking up all that sound of the body and the wood, which is all nice and great, but it doesn't serve every application. So you kind of to have this is very, very clever, and I dig that. I think it's a DPA microphone. They're really, really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Acoustics sound amazing. They sound fantastic in this. Come on, bass. Come on.
Keep us together, running in the shadows.
Nice. Okay, we're going down the line.
Keep us together, running in the shadows. Keep us together, running in the shadows. Keep us together, running in the shadows.
Oh man, every one of them, they all it just look effortless. It looked like they're wailing. It looks like they're standing out from like a volume perspective, but every one of them just looks effortless, man. This is wild. What performers! I don't know if I've ever heard of the Highwomen. I thought when I read the title of the Highwomen, it reminded me of a job I did at like a conference, and I don't remember it that well, but that was the job where I was first introduced to the Telefunken M80, and my team and we went out and bought like 10 of them immediately after. I don't think it was this group though, but they had a very similar name, and it was like a very similar vibe, but I think it was just 4 singers, and they played their own acoustic guitars, I think. But anyway, I digress.
Keep us together, running the chain. Keep us together.
Beautiful. It's a nasty riff, man. That was a great performance. Great request. Wow. I thought that was fantastic. And like I say, if this goes well, if y'all want, let me know, and we'll start a Howard Stern series or something, because like the quality, the performance was great, the technical stuff was cool. The microphones, like I wanna say it was either like a Sennheiser or a Neumann one, the three that were matching, but the one was definitely like a Beta 58 or an SM 58 in the wireless series. They also had these little things called Avion units on each of the mic stands. And what that is this: you get like, I don't know how many channels it is, maybe it's four, maybe it's six, and it's just like, here's all the guitars already mixed for you. It's just a volume knob. Here's all the drums already mixed for you. Here's all the other vocals already mixed for you, and here's your vocal maybe. And then you get individual knobs of volume for your headphones that you get, like, maybe I like a lot of drums, but maybe the next person can hear enough of the drums if that were the case. Or maybe you really like that floor thing that the bass player was stepping on. And like, to be fair, and a little point about that, he wasn't hitting it very hard. It's not like he was stomping on it for how much volume we were getting. So it was obviously like set up and built for this kind of a setup. I'm sure they do it lots, right? But I already lost my point before that. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great performance. I appreciate the request. I appreciate getting my attention driven to the Highwomen, because I think that I'm going to have to check them out some more. Anyways, rambling aside, see everyone again soon.